You ever feel like the childlike wonder of opening packs full of random cards and sticking your favorites into a deck has been sucked out of the game? Decks today are all about optimizing hand trap ratios and playing the most optimal strategies possible, but where's the fun in that? In this series, we're trying to get to the highest rank in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Master 1, by only opening Master Packs after every single win. But since we have already reached Diamond, we have entered Master Mode. Now we take 2 Master Packs after every single win. Credit to Cimo and Hausman for inventing. Playing Master Duel Masochist makes me feel like I'm playing a totally new game. But do you know what else can make you feel like you're playing a totally new game?
Are you ready to take your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in-game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright guys, we are back with another episode. Last episode we used the wheel. This episode the wheel is back. We're going to try to play some new decks here. We have a ton here. Last time we played 4 decks. Didn't go great for us. Our opponents had a lot of the counters to what we were playing, but these things happen. So today we're going to be playing the wheel again and seeing what we get here. We got Insect. Our Insect deck, okay? Let's try that. I haven't touched this deck in quite a bit. Okay, this is our Insect deck. I haven't touched this deck in quite a bit. I actually don't particularly remember exactly how to play it. Baguska's banned. Perfect. That's gone. I think other than that, I don't even know what else we're doing here. We've got this in here. Do we have a way to make it? Oh, yeah, we do. We do have a way to make it. Just this connected to a monster. I don't know what to remove. I honestly don't know what to remove. Do we even use these guys? I don't remember. I don't remember if we use these guys. We've got this, we've got this, we've got this insect. We put this in here. Detachment, add a trap check monster. This card's not too good. We'll get rid of this and we'll save this, and now we're ready to play. Okay, we have lost this coin flip. Hand's pretty good. We have the Beach Trooper Scout Buggy. We have Formation, which is basically like a Monster Reborn. Ball Game's great. This card's great. Just make a bunch of Link monsters that are insects. This deck overall is actually quite good. Our insect deck, I think there you go. It's so good it wins without doing anything. This deck is actually quite good. Our trouble with it has always been that we just, the end board isn't quite there on this deck. But actually the monsters that it can make are quite strong. And I think that's our larger issue in insects in general, is that just like the end boards aren't quite there. But like what the deck can do is quite good. Okay, this is our first win in quite some time. Our opponent was playing Dragon Maids with the Dragon Rulers. Interesting. Very interesting. All the new stuff. Cool. Looks like a fun deck. Okay, last episode, we worked all episode, and we got 1 Master Pack. This episode, we've been working for about 7 seconds, and we already have a Master Pack, which is really cool, because like I said, didn't really do much. Cool, you are. Hopefully it's really good. Dino Mist. Nordic card, S-Force, Shadal Beast, Weather Painter. Don't have a ton of those, but I'll take another one. They have all archetypal cards so far. Okay, fingers crossed. Drum roll, please. We have Deskbot Jet. Deskbot Jet. You know what's insane? Like, we have so much of this archetype. Now we have even more of this archetype. This card gains 500 attack defense for each Deskbot on the field. Each of the following once per turn. You can target one Deskbot card you control destroyed, and if you do, special summon Deskbot monster from your deck. It's a level 10. It's generic technically, but I mean, come on. You can target one Deskbot card you control, one sip card on the field, destroy them. Yeah, I mean, this is very cost intensive for a level 10 synchro monster. It really actually is. Because this requires you to destroy to special summon. This requires you to destroy. Like, there's a lot of destruction going on of your own cards in order to do anything. Deskbot Jet. Yeah, it's not... It could actually be good. And the reason I say that is because we actually have pulled a lot of Deskbot stuff. I think we pulled the UR field spell from this too. Okay, let's open up some legacy tickets. We've got 3 legacy tickets. Again, we've already opened more packs than we have the entirety of last episode, which is insane. We are not even that long into it. Mirror Mail, Vengeful Shinobi, neither of which are useful for our purposes at this point. Level tuning, Elemental Hero Flash. Unneeded cards, unfortunately. Not the cards we need. Not right now, anyway. Then we've got Hollow here, Ancient Leaf, great for double battles or tag duels, and Magicians Unite. I wish there was tag duels on Master Duel. Can you imagine tag duel Masochist? How fun that would be. I wish there were tag duels on Master Duel. Okay, let's take a look at what we've got here. We'll go this first. Okay, so we've got... Where's this at? Deskbot Jet, we'll look at it. Related cards, we have like the entire archetype. We have 2 copies of the UR field spell and Deskbot Jet, which is a UR. Like, we have almost the entire deck. Ironically, we're missing 2 super rares, but we have pretty much everything else. Like, the problem is we're just missing these guys, and these guys are kind of core. And if this card is special summon, add a Deskbot card, you need that. This guy too, I guess, is important. I don't know if this card battle damage step something. But this guy's very important. This guy's very important. We have 2 of him. We have Deskbot 001, 4. We're missing 9 and 2. We have 5 and all of these other ones. Like, we're missing 2 quite important ones. The Searcher, but we have 2 field spells. This field spell, let's see if it's any good. All Deskbot monsters gain 500 attack defense. You can reveal any number of Deskbot cards in your hand and shuffle them into the deck. Draw the same number of cards. That's pretty good. It's pretty good, actually. Just reshuffle. I mean, that's big. It's okay. It's not like outrageously good. It's kind of like a built-in magical mallet in your own deck, but like, it's just okay. Banish 9 Deskbot cards with different names from your field or graveyard, except Deskbot base. So it's not itself. Shuffle our cards your opponent's hand, field, and graveyard into the deck. So you need all the Deskbot names to even pull that off. So I would need to have pulled this and this. But I would, like, honestly, if you get all 9 of these cards into circulation, how have you not won the duel by then? So, I don't know. This deck seems kind of interesting. We just are missing a couple of PE pieces. And when I say couple, I mean literally 2 cards. Okay, we won the coin flip. The hand is looking okay. Hand is looking okay. This locks you into insects. I gotta be careful. This does not lock you into insects. It's a free summon. Okay, that's not bad. So I think we start off with the Mother Spider. I think we summon that out. It's a free summon. Yep, we summon this out because we summoned an insect. My opponent has some kind of hand trap. We'll see what we can do here. Our hand definitely has some plays, but I actually don't remember what the hell you're supposed to do with this insect deck, so I'm a little bit... Just be careful. I gotta be careful. That's the Link 5. We can summon that. Summon Link 4. Am I supposed to banish 2? We're supposed to do something. Banish 2. Add a Ragnarok trap. So we're supposed to do this card. That's what we're supposed to do. This is... Do we have any of the Ragnarokas? No, not really. So they're not super beneficial. Which one was that? Was that a Link 2? The one I just looked at? No, that's a Link 3. So we have to special summon 1 more. I think we're going to go all insect here, right? I think we're going to go all insect. Do we have any level 3s? We have another level 3 tuner. We can go into... Technically, if we wanted to, we could go into... We can go into this. We can go into... Alright, so we have a few options here. We can go into this dude, Draco Berserker, plus, like, Cicada King. We can go that route. Or we can go to the Link route, which I guess would be better for playing the actual deck. So we can go those 2 routes. I think... Yeah, I think that... So this plus this... Yeah. I think we're going to go that route. So we're going to normal summon this. We can special summon these 2 in a moment. So we'll summon that out. We'll leave him on the field. Scale Bomber. Effect Veiler on a random ass card. Which one are you even Effect Veilering? That was interesting for sure. I guess we are going to lock ourselves into insects, yeah, so I'm fine with that. Guard Mantis, summon this out. Lock ourselves into insects. We're going to go into the link 3 that gets the trap card. Yeah, we're going to go with this. I'm going to summon 1, 2, 3. Now, excuse me a little bit if I have not played insects in quite some time, so summon that. Special this out. I have not played insects in quite some time. Activate the Mantis. Banish 2. Banish this and this. I've not touched insects in a while. Alright, target cards up to the number of different monsters among the link monsters you control. We can go into the link 5 here, actually, where we can go Cicada King, leave this guy on board in the trap card. We can go into the link 5. I'm going to destroy 2 monsters on the field. I guess this is technically more interruptions. I wish we could leave more stuff on the field, but our hand was not. Yeah, Cicada King. Could go Cicada King. I guess Cicada King's kind of cool, because then we can... I'll go Cicada King, because then we can get the Bomber back. We'll make Bomber stay around. So we'll summon this out, and we'll set our card. And if we have we use our monster negate, as you can see here. We just end phase here. We can still pop with this card. We can use... Okay, and we win again. This is insane. I don't know how we're winning. Like, again, last episode was absolutely horrendous in terms of this. We were just not... We were playing against very competent players. Like, not even decks that were that good, but very competent players. That wasn't a bad board. We had a monster negate. We had some spell trap card pops. And we detach Bomber, Scale Bomber. But we also get to bring back Scale Bomber. And he has an effect where... If your opponent activates a monster effect, we can pop a card. So we had 3 interruptions there. Wasn't too bad. Okay, this is what my opponent was playing. It was a hero deck. I'm going to be totally honest. I honestly think we should have lost this duel. I mean, this deck is objectively better than our deck. Just because this can really play through a lot of interruptions. And I don't think our 3 interruptions would have stopped this. Like, I don't believe that they would have. But I'll take the free win. Okay, let's grab a master pack. Like I said, last episode's antics were absurd. We went through some hard times. We'll say that. We went through some hard... Whoa! Here we go. Alright, Shadol Falco. Mare, a second copy. I'll take it. I will absolutely take it. Vertical Landing. I'm not reading that. Scrub Raid is a pretty good card for a True Draco deck. I'll take that. We just need to pull the True... And I've been saying this for... At this point, years. We have been waiting to pull the True Draco rares for like years. We have the super rares. We have the high rarity cards, Survival of the Fittest, Predaplant, Orchid. We have the high rarity cards. We actually are missing the lower rarity cards. That would seal some deals for us. We've got, first you are, Despian is a really good card. That's huge actually for our... No, that's actually huge. That's massive. That's huge for a lot of different decks that we've got. Any Dogmatica Punishment deck. This is huge because we can summon a Dogmatica Ecclesia at the end phase. And others. Wow, that's really good. A Light Spellcaster whose attack equals its own defense. Alright, I'll investigate that later. This is a huge pull. Once per turn. So a level 4 tuner and a non-tuner. That's fine because all of our tuners are level 4 and then the Bestial. So like that's how... Oh, it's at level 12. Oof. So I may not be able to summon this, hard summon this, but what is positive is that I will be able to send it off of Dogmatica Punishment, and that is important. Once per turn, if a card leaves the extra deck, you can make all monsters currently gain 500, then negate the effects of one face-up card on the field. It's okay. That first effect's okay. The on-field effect, it's okay. During the end phase, if this card is sent to grave because it was sent there this turn, you can special summon one Light Spellcaster from your hand or deck whose attack equals its own defense. That is referring to Ecclesia, both Ecclesias, and we have them both. So that's actually really cool. That is actually a great effect because, again, you can just send it off of Dogmatica Punishment, and when you send it off of Dogmatica Punishment, we now can summon an Ecclesia off of that. Cool, awesome. Let's see what else this is. We have, that is a big-ass name. Yep, target one Visa Starfrost in your monster zone and one effect monster your opponent controls and negate the opponent's monster effect, and if you do, your targeted monster gains attack equal to its original attack and defense of the monster. Okay, you can banish a card from your graveyard, spawn a trap card that mentions Visa Starfrost from your deck to your hand. So, funny enough, we do have Visa Starfrost, but I don't think we have the right cards that would tie this card together. So I don't think this is too usable. The graveyard effect will probably be better than the first effect. This card right here, actually funny enough, both these cards have better graveyard effects than they do on-field effects, which is insane. So these are decent pulls. This is a good pull. This is a great pull. Mare is great. Mare is fantastic. I love duels where we can just upgrade like a million things. Scrub Raid is great for our True Draco deck that will eventually come together in like 2028, but it's good to have in advance now. Mare is great. I'm going to play more Mares. Typically in a regular 10E, like a pure 10E deck, you don't want to play too many Mares because they're kind of bricky to open. But because we don't have the card that sends a worm and then adds a worm, we don't have that card in our deck because obviously it's a Masochist challenge. More Mares, very welcome. So I'll take that, and I'll definitely take this Despian Lulu card. Okay, let's open our one legacy ticket now. One legacy ticket can change the world. We'll see, though. We'll see. Today is going to be... This is pretty good. We had... Last episode was rough. We had a lot of losses. But this episode, we've already started pretty good. We have 2 wins to start, which is phenomenal. Yeah, our polls just now were so bad, I didn't even address them. We've got the Despian card. Where is this thing? It vanished. Oh, here it is. Related cards... Okay, never mind. I'm going to put this in the Stun No Fun deck. I think it deserves a spot here. We'll put it in this deck. It also could probably be played in the Going Second Trap deck. It's pretty good. So we put that in. Also, let me investigate some other things. We also can put Nadir Servant. And that we can now play. And then also Nadir Servant. And then also Dogmatica. How do I search if a monster has the same attack as its own defense? How do I search that? Because I know Ecclesia does. But like, what other spellcaster has the same attack as its own defense? Like, other than the other Ecclesia. Let me see. Like, this Ecclesia also has the same attack as defense. But this one is obviously only for swords. So she has no place in the stun deck. So, like, she works in this deck, but she won't work in the other deck. So now we have more reasons to actually play... the Dear Servant, which is nice. Also, I just like this card generally, Dogmatica Punishment. It's a lot better than a lot of these other cards. Like, it's better than Jelly Cannon. Because, technically speaking, it's better than Jelly Cannon because as soon as they summon, you get to pop the card that they have. And on top of getting to pop the card that they have, you also can send things to do other effects. So, like Aggregator and Lulu Lilith and return a monster to the field, to the hand. And then destroy a spell trap. Like, there's other uses to it that are just better than just the Jelly Cannon effect. So that's cool. That's a cool upgrade there. And then what else do I have to upgrade? Mare. We'll save it. We'll make decisions later if we ever roll on it. And then Mare, we also will put in the Worm deck. We'll throw this in there. A second Worm, I'll take that. I mean, a second Mare, I'll 100% take a second Mare. Mare is a phenomenal card. I got to get rid of this whenever I upgrade the deck. But yeah, that pretty good pulls there. Okay, so we just lost a coin flip. We'll see what we can do. We're playing against Blue Eyes, which, as you know, is rough to play against, particularly with a... Particularly here on Master Duel. Yeah, so my opponent here is just going through the standard, like, Blue Eyes process. There's a chance we win here. Honestly, there is a chance we win here. We have an okay hand. We have a free special. We have a free special. We have a free special. Yeah, we have basically 4 free specials, contingent free specials. This is a legitimate free special. This is a free special when we summon an insect. These need us to banish insects. So we have some free specials here, and then we have Ant Lion, which is a pretty good card. I can, if I attack with it, potentially I can pop True Light, and if I pop True Light, I can break this board. So that's one way to do it, but it depends on how good or bad my opponent is at the game. So depending on the board that they build right now, I can, or I either will or will not be able to break this board. If they summon the Stardust guy that protects all cards from being destroyed once, then we're cooked. We can't break this board. But if he does not do that, then there's a chance. Alright, this took a weird turn. I didn't expect my opponent to summon this guy, but he did. But then again, I am in gold, so it makes sense. He actually summoned the Kaiba Man, the Legend out, which is, I always, when I see this, I get excited. I always liked Kaiba Man as a concept. I thought it was a cool card. Obviously, the original Kaiba Man is terrible. This guy is, I wouldn't say he's terrible, but he's like, he requires you to play 3 bricks in your deck, but he is a cool card. He lets you special summon a Blue Eyes from anywhere, and if you special summon a Blue Eyes while this card's in your graveyard, you can banish this card out of Blue Eyes monster from your deck to your hand. So like, you reveal 3 Blue Eyes, summon a Blue Eyes. He's a warrior tuner, he's a level 1 light. I mean, they fixed him in terms of his typing, because the old Blue Eyes didn't really make sense from a typing standpoint, because he wasn't, the old Kaiba Man was he wasn't a tuner, he had like a weird level. I think he was, I don't remember if he was light or earth or what he was. I remember his leveling was really weird, because I think he was like a level 3 or something. Level 3, light, warrior, didn't work with anything. Super cool artwork though, like look at him. It's like Kaiba's head, like a Kaiba's face, but he has long hair, but then he's got Blue Eyes White Dragon's head, like the cool, awesome art, and he's ripped. For some reason he's ripped. Awesome looking card, but like I said, cool card. This guy's doing the most right now. I really don't even know what he's accomplishing here. If he's doing this during his turn, that means he's probably going to go into the Stardust dude. Which sucks for me, because the Stardust dude makes the board really unbreakable. But we'll see. This might be our first loss for the Insect deck. 2 losses per deck. So summon Ultimate Spirit Dragon. Okay. I didn't expect that. Did not expect that. This guy's taking a weird route. Ooh, so now he's going to summon the Start Crimson. Probably chain both of them. Now chain this right away. He can't really search the card. He discarded it. I mean, unless he's playing 2 Synchro Rumbles, but I wouldn't even put him past them. This is a gold Blue Eyes player. Yep, he's playing 2 Synchro Rumbles. I don't... Sometimes I really don't know how these people don't brick. Like, I swear, I'll play 1 brick in the whole deck. I'll open it every other game. They will play 14 bricks and never open them. I don't know how they do it. It's like the people that have like they're playing the Exodia deck and they never open an Exodia piece. Like I don't know how they do it. This guy's playing multiple bricks. He just doesn't open any of them. I swear I open the bricks every single game. I open like this deck particularly doesn't really have any bricks. It's got a bunch of like none of these cards are really bricks, but like because they're all just free insect summons that link climb. Like it's not that complicated of a deck. There's not much to brick with, but like some of these guys, they never brick. Like for example, our rank 4 deck where we'll have like the Photon card, or we have the new Magistus guy that special summons himself when he's searched. Like we open one of those 2 cards, it seems like every game. Meanwhile, these guys like perfectly avoid it. Alright, this is the board my opponent ended on. It's pretty good. Crimson Dragon that turns into another giant monster on my turn. Ultimate Spirit Dragon and Stardust Divine dude that protects the whole squad once per turn, or once per situation. We'll see what we can do here. Obviously, a lot going on here. I'll summon that. We have to summon the Guard Mantis. I don't even know if I can really win this. Like realistically, I think this is just an L, no matter what we do. Because I'm looking at it like, what am I supposed to do? I have a bunch of free summons, but like extra deck wise, what do I really have here? I can get to the Link 5. He's 33. He's not strong enough to beat over either of these 2. He pops cards, but like only when they special summon. And then like what's my game plan here? Well, how do I beat this? It's not even the negates, it's the fact that every monster is 4,000 attack. Because the crazy thing is I could play through the negates, but like to what end? To what end? Like what am I can play through the negates, then what? Yeah, seriously, like I think this is wrapped up. I literally just can't attack over 3 monsters that are 4,000 attack. That's what I cannot do. I can't do it. I just don't have the firepower. Alright, we just won the coin flip. The hand has some things that can be played. We'll see what we can do here. We kind of want to banish something. And alright, we'll see what we can do. We'll start with this, right? Actually, what is this? Target 1 B Trooper monster graveyard. Ragnarok Link monster. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out a way to do this real quick. I'm gonna activate B Trooper Descent. And I'm trying to do the math of how I get to where I need to get. I'll summon this. I think I'll normal this. And we'll make a link 2 real quick. Yeah, we'll make a link 2 with these two. And then we will activate formation. We can have our double normal summon, but I don't know how much that really does for us. Double normal summon. This is a level 3. Unfortunately, our graveyard monster is a level 4. I'll take some damage real quick. No big deal. Summon the Roller Man. Take some damage. Link 3, banish 2. Add a Ragnarok trap. I mean, I guess our goal here, but I don't know. Stupid, weird math is just not going to work out for us. I mean, I guess we can use all 3, and then we'll summon this guy back, and then we can banish. What do we banish 2 here? Yeah, because regardless, I don't think stupid math doesn't work out for us. No matter what we do here. Okay, this is for every. It's weird ass math. All right. I guess we can go with this guy. Yeah, I don't think there's like a way that we can get to. I guess we can get to the level 4. If your opponent activates a monster effect, you can activate this effect. Neither player can activate the effects of monsters in your hand or... Yeah, and I locked myself out of... At some point I locked myself out of insects. Oh, this guy locks me out of insects. While on the field, right? Okay, I see. I see what I have to do here. Okay, so I think I have to go with this. So I'll go 1, yes, and 2. So I'll go with these 2. Summon this out. Mantis. I can search another trap card, but I don't think I really need to. And banishing those 2 isn't smart. And then we'll go again into the Ragnarok. Cool. It took me a little bit of problem solving there, but I think we've got it. So we summon her out. And then we can activate this guy right here in graveyard. Summon Roller back to the field. And I guess we can summon this back if we wanted to, because we can put this back. Yeah, you can target 1 insect, place it on the bottom of the deck. So we can place this guy back, summon those 2, and then we have a dual interruption card here. So we'll put this back, summon this, and now we have this trap card, which is quite good. This guy's banished. Does he do anything? No. We can set this, and then we have 2 pops basically off of this, right? Target card 0 up to the number of monsters. Or we can go into the link 5. If your opponent activates a monster effect, you can activate this effect. Neither player can activate effects of monsters from the hand this turn. I guess we just go this. And we just go end phase here. I think this is the right play. I think this is the right play. Because if we go into the bigger monster, I think it's not as useful. The bigger monster is good. The one that pops cards on summon. He's good. Non-targeting pops monsters on summon. But I think this is technically a little bit better. Because we still get 2 pops at any time we want to. I'm going to put chaining on. He's going to summon Ice Ryziel. Let me see. Special summon this card from your hand by sending 1 card from your hand. So you just normal summon this. Okay. Next we're going to activate this guy. We're going to activate Coil. This will prevent all monster effect activations. Okay, and then also I kind of want to pop these 2, because if I pop the, I'm going to pop these 2. If I pop these 2, yes, I'm going to pop these 2. It'll prevent him from getting to a rank 4. I think that's the right play here, because I'll pop these 2. Yeah, I think that's pretty smart. We'll destroy these 2. And Ryziel will search, but he can't activate the effect of his Ryziel monster in hand. You can't use EXT if it is an effect and not a summoning condition. You special summon this card by sending one extra deck monster. Okay, so never mind. It's not a summon. It's not a summoning condition anyway. Yeah. Okay, he's gonna add another card. He did normal summon already. Never mind, he did not normal summon already. Guess I was wrong. Okay, he's gonna activate this to summon something back. I guess perhaps we should have gone for the other guy, but perhaps we should have gone with the Link 5. What is this? Oh, Palm Rising. Okay, this guy has 4 monsters on board. He has Duo Drive, all this other stuff. I probably should have saved my pop for this. That's what I should have saved my pop for. Then again, he could have just gone straight into Detonator. I would have been done. Yeah. Because if honestly, this guy didn't play smart, but if he had played smart, he could have just used those 2 level 4s to go directly into Detonator, and I would have just lost the duel. I think that, yeah, I can't beat myself up. The reality is, if he had just gone into Detonator right away, I would have just lost the duel. Even if I had saved my trap card for Detonator, Detonator has a protection effect anyway. So it really wouldn't have mattered regardless whether I saved my cards or not. Because like even if I saved it to pop Duo Drive, okay, what does that actually change? And right now I wouldn't have been able to pop these 2. So it's time to get out of here. I think we should just get out of here. I think we're wasting time by being here. Okay, so unfortunately, this deck actually delivered a couple of wins. It did unfortunately lose to Ryziel and Blue Eyes, but like, who doesn't? Who doesn't lose to Ryziel and Blue Eyes? Hopefully, next spin is just as fun. The deck I thought was pretty good, actually. You know, it pops cards, it summons a lot. I think it has some interesting things to do here. Normal deck. Oof, we haven't touched this deck in a million years. I was actually dreading this potentially getting picked. I have not touched this deck in a long time. Okay, so this is the normal deck. I honestly didn't even really mean to throw it in here, if I'm going to be totally truthful with you. This we don't have anymore. Yeah, honestly, I was considering not playing this at all. This is our normal monster deck. Shuffle this card into the deck, special summon monsters to a link monster, points to, but I'm probably going to cut that for now. This is the normal monster deck. We have this. We should also probably be playing second Ash Blossom. We should also probably be playing, what's his name? This other guy, Scapegoat. Scapegoat. We should probably be playing that. We should also probably be playing that other card. We have 3 of these now too. Oops, didn't mean to do that. We have this. We have this. Probably some other random Boral, a Boral card. Boral Load, probably to steal, or I mean Boral Sword, Boral Load, it doesn't really matter. We'll take those. Have a variety of boss monsters. We pulled a trap card that's pretty good in this deck recently too. Where is it? Lose 1 turn? Yeah, lose 1 turn is pretty decent in this deck. We'll see. We'll see how this deck goes. It's mostly Tenyi stuff is what this deck is. Let's click on related cards. If we pull any new Tenyi stuff, we have this in the deck. We have this. We have this, right? We have those. Let me click related to this. We have this already at this junction, right? We have these. We have this. We have this. Yeah, I think we have everything we need in this deck. So we'll click save. We have this, the Flawless Perfection. We also, if we had more of the Tenyi, if we had more of the pacifist cards, I would build it more around that because that really works here. The other thing that this deck aims to do is it has a Fusion Sage engine with First of the Dragons. Again, we haven't touched this in a very long time. That's one version of normal monster combo. This is our other version of normal monster combo that we had. This one is, I think, the one that is more complete. That has, actually, yeah, this is the one that is significantly less breaky. This is the one I should be playing, actually, not the one that we are playing. Because this is like, this is the one, yeah, this seems so much less breaky. The other one is so much more experimental. This one is so much less breaky. Let's see, what did I just add to the other one? Scapegoat. I'm going to play this one. This one seems so much less breaky. Scapegoat. Lose 1 turn. Lose 1 turn. Did not, oh, there it is. Lose 1 turn, Scapegoat. We have the Power Sink Stone. This one seems so much less bricky. Fist of the Unrivaled Tenyis, multiple of those. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, 100%. Much, much less bricky version of the deck. We have Coral Dragon, Colt Wing for our Link climbing. Let me see. If I type in Link, will I get Link monsters? Mostly. Mostly Link monsters. We have him. Triple Burst. If we needed to. I guess same situation. I think we go for a Boral here. Random Boral. So we've got that, Reaperdocus, Land for Lankus. Land for Lankus is actually quite helpful. Yeah, there he is. Land for Lankus. I could probably cut something down here. I'll cut one of these for now. One of the monks. I'll save this. This seems so much less bricky than the other one. Okay, we just won the coin flip. The hand's rough. This hand is rough. 3 normal monsters. Ringo Worm. I remember the first time I did this, I was not drawing normal monsters. I remember a long time ago. Ringo Worm. I guess we go into Link Spider here. I think there's no reason not to. We go Link Spider here. Link Spider will help us special summon out one out of our hand. Regardless, so we'll summon Andal. Yeah, definitely summon Ringo Worm. So I guess it's not too bad here. We'll summon this. We'll summon out Coral Dragon. I guess the problem is if we Coral Dragon, and then we just kind of, our turn just ends. I guess it can go Coral Dragon. We don't have much else. I mean, during the main phase, if you Synchro Summon, banish this card. Is it a token of tuner? No, it's not. Good. Okay, so then we'll do that. We'll summon these two. Summon this right here. Coral Dragon. Activate this. I'm going to be able to draw another card too. Summon a token back. Cool. Cool. And now we just go into Berserker. Draw a card off of the Coral Dragon. Then we end on Berserker. We'll see what the draw is, obviously. We have Berserker, Solemn Warning. Let me see what we draw, because it could be potentially huge. That's huge. Another Insect Knight. We just end on that. Very underwhelming, but like our draws were pretty bad. We weren't supposed to draw 4 normal monsters. Like, we drew basically every normal monster we had. He's playing Eldritch. We're cooked. Okay, Solemn Warning. Do we activate Solemn Warning? This... Am I afraid of an Eldritch being on board right now? Not particularly. I think we're good. I don't really care about Eldritch being on board. This guy's actually quite good against Eldritch the Golden Lord. He honestly actually is. There's better cards to negate with Solemn Warning than that. Because he actually is quite good against Eldritch the Golden Lord. Because if he activates Eldritch the Golden Lord in graveyard, we just activate Banish. Like, it's actually really nice. Now the set 5 pass, or the set 4 pass, that's concerning. That is actually concerning. Shathana. Shathana's not bad. Shathana's not bad. I think we summon the... We activate this effect for sure. Solemn Warning can negate pretty much any of the Eldritch cards. Yeah, like Conquistador, this negates. We can negate Conquistador with this. So, and I think Conquistador is worth negating because Draco Berserker, he will get popped if we don't negate this, and I'm trying to keep him around. He has Golden Land forever, but at least he has to tribute that. I mean, that sucks, but it is what it is. But now that he doesn't have Eldritch the Golden Lord on field, Conquistador no longer pops anyway. So we kind of got what we wanted regardless. So that's good. We'll summon out Black Sea Squatter. And then I guess things just continue. I don't know what else he's got here, but hopefully it's Skill Drain. Guardian, sure, he's going to summon that. I don't know what this is. If this is... Oof, Torrential. Torrential sucks for me. Torrential resets everything. He summons out this dude. He's 2,500. We can activate this to summon something back, actually. Do we want to, though? That's the question. Because what would we summon back? We'd summon back one of our normal monsters. We'd summon Black Sea Squatter. Oh, but we'd be able to pop this. But the problem is that he gets a bunch of stuff next turn. I guess we pop this, go into Time Thief. No, we pop this attack, go into Time Thief. That's probably the best bet that we've got here. Because, like, otherwise, what do I have? Yeah, I think we activate this. Yep. Activate Banish. Summon Black Sea Squatter. In attack mode. Destroy a card, yes. Pop this. Normal summon Insect Knight. Go for some quick damage here. I think, yeah, Time Thief next turn for sure. Battle phase, attack with these two. Yep, attack. What else do you have now? Guardian. Slime. Attacking this doesn't really matter because it'll just become the same number. Yeah, so it'll just crash. Okay. Damn, that sucks. Okay. You know, all things considered, we really didn't open that well. We are not playing that bad. Like, we're not that badly off. Like, we really are not that badly off. We're going to summon out Time Thief, go to end phase. Hopefully we get a trap card off the top of his deck. His graveyard, he didn't activate any of this stuff because I guess you can only use one effect per turn, and he used the first effect of those cards. But he really could have done more. Good, we got a trap card. Thank God. Haki Eros. Although that's kind of not good for us too. He's going to activate this to set a Golden Lance card. I think this is where we lose because now it's like he's just going to go plus. So he's going to set that in the back row. He has this. He has this. Now he can set a bunch of elixirs and Golden Lance cards. And I think this is where we actually are in trouble. It's just unfortunate. Yep. He's going to activate the summon. Or, yep, add back, then summon Eldritch the Golden Lord. But we can, if we want to, return it to the hand. So he's not like a major concern. We can just return him to the hand if he goes to like battle phase or something. Yep, and now he's going to Egyptian God Slime. Which is, again, that's like a bucket list card for us. I really want to pull it. Kind of interesting to see this card in the deck. You don't see it often. Okay, from these two, I think we activate Time Thief Redoer. Detach this. I don't want to, but I have to. Detach this to make him disappear. And I think we return to the top of the deck. I want to get a trap card off the top of his deck. So, actually, yeah, I'll put him on the top of the deck. I'll let the 3,000 go through. Even though I don't get the trap card off the top of his deck, I think it's the right, smart thing to do. Because it, now he has a bunch of these guys. He has a bunch of these guys, unfortunately. Things are slipping out of control quickly. If we opened slightly better, we could have done. But we opened basically 4 normal monsters. Which you're supposed to open like 1, and then you can combo off. But we open like 4. So it happens. It is a little frustrating. Because it's like you can't reduce the normal monsters because then you never see them. But like, if you play too many, you see too many. It's a rough situation. Now he's got 4 back row that all do great things. We'll return him to the board. We'll see what our draw is, but this duel could be over here. Yeah, too late. Too little too late. That would have been great a little while ago, but now it's just too late. Activate this, we get Eldritch the Golden Lord back. Yeah, this is just a little too late, and now he gets to summon all this stuff. You're going to do this in a weird order, because he's going to summon him first. He should have done that the other way around. He should have activated this first, then this second. Now he summons Golden Lord, and then he does this. And we grab Elixir. Interesting, okay. Elixir. And I guess we activate this, but it doesn't really accomplish much. I can't attack over anything. Yeah, I think this duel's over. He just gets like 15 free cards every single turn. There's not much I can compete with here. We just drew things a little too out of order in that particular duel. Okay, this is what my opponent was playing. Honestly, kind of an interesting deck. They were playing the Egyptian God Slime. Something I would want to do. I think it's really cool. It's a really cool boss monster. You could just go from a Guardian Slime or a Metal Flex Slime directly into a attacker that protects your other cards. Pretty cool. Okay, we have lost a coin flip. Our opponent starts with Kashtira. And got Kashtira Goblins, I see. We do lose one turn, but unfortunately lose one turn is Buns going second. This guy's playing Goblins or Kashtiras. I can't even tell. He's got Goblins, he's got Ogres, like the Lord of the Rings villains. Okay, he's going to set a card in end phase. I will take it. I will take it. This is underperformance on his part, but I will certainly take it for sure. So okay, I think do we want to worm lock ourselves? We don't want to lock ourselves. So we'll activate. You control no monster, special this card from your hand. Start with this. If he gives us any trouble, we just Forbidden Droplets. We get rid of lose one turn. Lose one turn is not that important right now. Preparations, literally, this is irrelevant. Okay, perfect. So then we'll start with Ashuna. Maxi. See, that actually cooks us. That actually ruins everything. Everything else was fine. All the other dumb shit was fine until he hit me with that Maxi. Like, now it's just... That's the card that actually, like, ruins the game here. So we'll let him draw, unfortunately. You can activate this. I can activate this, right? Yeah. Forbidden Droplets. If we get rid of... lose one turn. Confirm. I really don't need to do this, but I want to do this because I'm trying to finish him off right now. I don't know what he's going to draw. Hopefully not Nibiru, but I'm going to try to finish him off here. We're going to go Monk of the Tenyi. I'm just going to have to roll with it. This is my best bet. Monk of the Tenyi. This is just we're gonna have to roll with it. We have no choice. He's gonna activate this. Special summon Kashtira. It's banished her in your hand. Honestly, I didn't even think that he was playing more Kashtira monsters. I'll be honest with you. I thought he was playing, and now he's got a Fenrir for some reason. Fuck. Okay, I guess we bait this out. We're going to activate Adhara. Summon that out. And obviously activate Fenrir to banish. Yeah, he's going to banish that. It's unfortunate. But it's fine. It's not the end of the world. Because now that those are done. So we're going to normal summon this. Activate this effect. We're going to give him some more draws here. Which again sucks, but it is what it is. I have to try to do what I have to try to do here. Yep, so we'll summon some of these guys. Summon another monster, yes. Yeah, I don't know if I can OTK here. With the stuff that I have. Because I can activate this, but I don't think it's enough. Okay, I guess we go Cerberus. With these two. Activate this. Discard. Pop this. Let me see, does he have another interruption? He's a Ghost Ogre. This still resolves at least. We'll activate Adhara. And we will summon out Vishuddha. Special summon out Berserker. Yeah, summon Berserker. Okay. When your opponent activates, quit banish it. If this card attacks, destroys an opponent's monster by battle, sends it to the grave. If this card gains, destroy a monster. It can also second attack on a monster. Okay. So there's no point to Vishuddha right now. I think we go to battle phase. Unfortunately, I think this is the only thing we can really do. Attack. Gain some attack points and then attack again. Unfortunately, we couldn't finish this guy off. Got a full hand now. We just hit the end phase. Actually, no, we do return a monster. We activate this to return the Ashuna back to hand for a potential follow-up, and then we just go end phase. Yeah, because we can extend further, but we're under max C, so we might as well end. That's frustrating. That is frustrating. Honestly, it was like the board he made wasn't that impressive. The max C is really what fried us, because it's like I have a combo deck. I can't not play. If I don't play, then I lose. If I do play, then I definitely lose. So like I lose either way. Technically speaking, I guess we could have summoned Ashuna. He's got Raigeki, and she probably drew into. Technically speaking, I could have specialed Ashuna, and then I could have specialed, but then he would have just summoned Fenrir anyway. I mean, that's the frustrating thing. He had this, so he would have just summoned Fenrir anyway, and he summoned that quite early. So I could have summoned Ashuna and then normal summoned out at Hara, and then just went directly into the Berserker dude. I could have directly went into that, and then I could have just attacked. But in reality, he would have just still summoned him, and then he would have summoned Fenrir, and I would have lost regardless. And now the duel's over. That one was sad, because that we actually just lost to max C. We didn't really like actually lose. Okay, let's roll or spin the wheel again. See what we get. We get Hogwarts. I have not touched this deck in a long time. Again, we are touching decks that we have not in a very long time. Alright, let's take a look at this Hogwarts deck. The deck's in a good shape, in a good situation, I'd say. I gotta adjust some things that have been added to it. I actually don't remember everything. So this is the deck. We could definitely fuse now. Some of this stuff we can cut, like Ring of Destruction, stuff that we've cut in other decks. Anyway, we'll keep these. Lost Wind I like. That I like. I like this. I've cut it a couple times. Ghost Ogre, I guess we put another hand trap just because we need more hand traps. These are the free summons, the level 4s. We've got these. Okay, let me see. We've got these. We've got Perform Mage Juggler. We have Trick Clown. Fairy Tale Snow I also should probably play. Snow is pretty good for late game. Fairy Tale Snow. Bam. So I'll throw that in. Photons, no need to play the extra photons anymore. I want a bunch of spellcasters, not a bunch of photons and random shit. I have 3 of this dude. He's a free special summon. He works with Snow. He works with Trick Clown. He works with stuff like that. I wish I had more of him, but I don't. Renola we have. Endymion we have. Gotta go to related cards here. And add the new dude. We have other stuff too, like we have this. Okay, so Baguska's gone. That's good. The new guy. Where's the new guy? Bam. He's here. We can click related cards to new guy, because new guy opens up a lot of avenues for us. New guy opens up other play lines. He opens up. This is a new Magistus card. Target 1 Magistus monster. Equip 1 Magistus monster. No, this is old. The new guy opens up invoked stuff, so we can definitely play. We have all the attributes in here, but we can play like Purgatorio, and we can play Coatlas. We can play that. Also, this guy can meet any attribute. I just realized too, technically. Alright, so I think this is pretty good. A good start here. We have a few hand traps. Do we play Bystials? Honestly, we can even play this as a 60 card deck. Okay, we can cut D-Fissure, right? I don't think we need it. It is good. I guess we play this. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Play this, click related cards, play Gravekeepers, this, Commandant, because that is the way that it is. I don't think there's anything like we need to see in this deck. Also, I guess we click related cards, Power Mastery. We can include that. I'm trying to think, is there like... This doesn't even look that bad, honestly. We could play like a 49 card deck, right? I don't think it's the end of the world. The extra deck looks fine. I guess we can cut Suship. He seems like the card that'll probably come up the least out of all of these. We have Celine. Okay, so out of what I'm seeing here, this doesn't look so bad. Got a nice little combination of things. It doesn't look so bad because there's nothing in this deck that you like need to see. It's more of like it's a rank 4 with spells and traps. It's not. There's nothing that's like mandatory that you definitely want to see in this deck. I do like the style of deck building where we just kind of just play a bunch of cards and then take things out as it goes on. Because off the top of my head, I'm really not seeing much I want to even remove right now. We could technically play another Iowas if we want to. I think this should be fine. We'll save this and we'll go into battle. Okay, we have won the coin flip. The hand is okay, I guess. This brings back a Magistus monster out of graveyard. Is that really that great? It's okay. Alright, so I think we can activate by sending Fairy Tale Snow. I think we start with that. We can make 2 rank 4s with this hand, I think. Activate that. Send Fairy Tale Snow to graveyard. Summon this in attack mode. Activate this effect. It changes attribute. We're really just doing this to... yeah, I guess there's no point. We just special summon this. Oof. What did I do here? You can only control 1 in Ari Fire. I was like, what did I do wrong? And then that makes sense. We go Photon Lord here. Yeah, summon Photon Lord. Activate effect. Detach Crowley. Add Eternal Galaxy. This hand is a little weak, I'm not going to lie, in terms of what it produces here. We can bring back this guy here, Crowley. We're going to end on a Time Thief and a Photon Lord. Special this out, and we still have our normal summon, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, unfortunately, I think that's what we're going to end on. Time Thief Redoer. Time Thief Redoer, Photon Lord, we'll see. I mean, we have to get like a trap card. Unfortunately, if this guy's playing like Blue Eyes or something, if the deck matches the this right here, we're fried, because Blue Eyes is just, we don't have a lot of damage output with this deck, and Blue Eyes has so much damage output. Flip Eternal Galaxy right away. Nope, don't want to do that. Eternal Galaxy, summon Photon Lord, put Chaining on back on normal. You have a monster negate and whatever Time Thief Redoer grants us in a moment here. We'll see what he gets us. He gets us a spell card. It is a Wishes, which is a draw. So we have a draw and 1 monster negate. I don't believe this is going to be enough. Yeah, I don't believe this is going to be enough, unfortunately. Against Blue Eyes anyway, but we got to remain hopeful. If it isn't, I'm not going to sit through all of it, because, again, my interruptions are very lackluster here. The problem with Blue Eyes is just that they are very easily able to just put a bunch of really big monsters on board. Like, that has been the problem with Blue Eyes from the start. It's just they can put 4 monsters that are 3,000 attack each onto the board, and the strongest monster I can summon is 2,500. So that's really kind of like the issue with Blue Eyes. That, of course, isn't even bringing up the negates yet, but we'll see what we can do here if we can stop this. True Light, Wishes, Wishes. Okay, well, hopefully it's a True Light, because I have his other Wishes. Yeah, so we'll do that. Fingers crossed it's a True Light and not a Wishes. It's a Wishes. Wishes is really good. Obviously, he's going to send Chaos Max and add 2 cards. He's going to add Vision and Maiden. Okay. I did not see that coming. And activate Maiden. Obviously, I have to negate this. This is one of the best cards in the deck. I'm going to activate this. Negate, not destroy, because it's already in graveyard anyway. And I think I'm just going to use this now. Before I was worried about triple tactics, but there's no point anymore. No point to worry about triple tactics. So I'm going to activate this, detach this to draw, and I will detach this to banish just in case he produces something crazy. The reason I did this now is because I wanted to see if I drew like an Ash Blossom or something that could help me. I think that was just the smart thing to do there. Now we got to see if this one interruption. Oof. And that is a Sage. Oh, we have Fairy Tale Snow. I didn't realize that. Maybe that'll come up later. Actually, he's going to add Stone. Honestly, Sage, I mean, honestly, Fairy Tale Snow would actually be pretty decent right now. Yeah, Fairy Tale Snow would actually be pretty decent right now, but I would have to literally, because this, I have to banish these two plus all of this. I don't think it's worth it. But it wouldn't be bad right now. It actually wouldn't. Because then I could just like book this, and then he has no place. Because he summons his Blue Eyes, it does nothing. And it actually wouldn't, it really wouldn't even be bad. Honestly, wouldn't be bad. Okay, he's going to summon that. Summon Maiden of White. Yeah, luckily we do still have more plays, I guess. Oh, and he can summon Mr. Tyrant Dragon. Yeah. Tyrant Dragon again. We can stop Tyrant Dragon with Fairy Tale Snow, but I don't think it would be smart right now to do that. I was going to equip Blue Eyes Ultimate. Not even the other dude. But you can still make Tyrant Dragon out of these two. Tyrant Dragon for him is not too bad right now. Honestly, the only reason I'm lingering around is because this guy's making very questionable, weird plays. He's adding cards that really shouldn't even be in there. Like, this deck is very, very good. It doesn't really matter. I'm trying to... Is there a world where I can out all of this? And honestly, the answer is no, and we might as well just go to the next game. I don't think there's a world where I can out all of this. I was preying on the fact that he was not a great player, but I'm not. This deck holds the player's hand, and every monster is gigantic. Okay, this is what my opponent was playing. It is very bricky, but unfortunately he did not brick. Okay, we just won the coin flip here. We'll see what we can do. The hand's looking pretty good. We opened Crowley. And Eternal Galaxy. You know what's crazy? This card is like... This deck is like 49 cards we opened. The only 2 bricks in the entire deck. It's actually insane. We opened the only 2 bricks in the entire deck. The deck is huge. It's absurd. It really is. It actually is absurd. Activate this. I guess we're searching. Yep, activate. Search for... At this point, who do we even search for? I guess we search for him on the follow-up, Zorora, for the follow-up. They're all good, honestly, with this hand, yeah. Do that. Special him out. Activate Mr. Endymion. Pop this. Draw a card. I will take that. Put back Crowley. I mean, technically, we're searching. Yeah, we'll put this back. To play around Effect Veiler. Activate D-Fissure. Special. Photon. Man. Now, hopefully he doesn't ash us. If he ashes us, it happens. We'll detach because it's off material. Goes to graveyard. Add back the Eternal Galaxy to hand. Thank God we have him to unbrick our hands. Activate Necro Valley. Then we'll set Eternal Galaxy and pass on this. Yeah, we'll pass on this. Not a terrible board. We got 2 Floodgates and Photon Lord. It's enough to beat whoever the hell this is. That's good. That wasn't a bad board. It's crazy we opened 2 bricks out of that gigantic deck, but the board at the end was not bad. This is the longest I've ever taken to get to Gold 4 ever. Like, it's taken 2 episodes to get to Gold 4. That is absurd. It really actually was. Last episode, things just kept going. It was a little rough, but Gold 4 it is. Here's what our opponent was playing. They were playing Orchist. Mitsurugi, great. We had Necro Valley, and we had... we had Necro Valley, plus we had Dimensional Fissure, which is obviously very good against the Orchist part of the deck. So if you don't open Mitsurugi, you are cooked. And then he didn't have much much in the spell trap card destruction area. Alright, let's see what's going on with this master pack, and hopefully we get something cool. We haven't... Have we gotten anything cool this episode? Yeah, we have the Despia card, which is cool. We could play that in the spellcaster deck too. Another UR, I'll take it. A Yugioh card, once returned, changes to face down defensive position. Okay, if this card's flip face up, add a Yugioh. Whatever, sure. Swift Scarecrow, I guess this could work for a number of decks. Your opponent declares an attack, direct attack, negate it. There's other world where that works. Ghost Strike Break. I don't have to read that, we already have it. Reversal of Fate, Arcana Force card. This is one that sends a trap. That's fine. Retro Dragon's okay in the Red Eyes deck. Thunder Dragon Discharge is no good. UR. Drum roll, please. We have Trickstar Noble Angel. 2 Trickstar monsters. If this card is Link Summon, you can add 1 Blue Tears card from your deck to your hand. If you have a fusion monster, in your field or graveyard, on your field or graveyard, come on, Konami, you can target 1 Trickstar monster in your graveyard, special summon it. You can have any fusion monster in the graveyard. That's kind of crazy because you can just send one off like Dogmatic Punishment or something. If effect damage is inflicted, you can target one face-up card on the field, destroy it, and that's once per turn. So it's not bad. For Trickstars, it's not bad. It adds a Blue Tears card. Lets you special summon a Trickstar monster if you have a fusion monster around. It doesn't have to be a Trickstar fusion monster, just a fusion monster in general. And then if effect damage is inflicted, you can target one face-up card on the field, destroy it. It's not bad. It's not bad for Trickstars. And then, of course, Swift Scarecrow is not a terrible card. Okay, let's open up these 2 legacy tickets and see what we get here. I could take some Stealth Kraken, maybe. Let's see. Neither of those are Stealth Kraken. At this point, is there really anything we can really pull other than Stealth Kraken? Maybe something like a compulsory evacuation device or something. 3 strikes, barrier. If your opponent controls exactly 3 cards, this turn your monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. This turn, you take no battle damage. This turn, each time your opponent inflicts damage, you gain life points. Not really that great. And then Karibo. Okay, I want to verify what in the world. Why am I playing There Can Only Be One? I'll take that out. I mean, that's just a card that doesn't work in this deck. It's a spellcaster only deck. What was I about to look at? Right, Trickstars. Let's go see what we have for Trickstars. We have a lot of them. We have this. Lycris, Canadia, Candina, I mean. That one's not good. Corobane is good. So we have the 3 good ones here, the big 3 of the deck, and then I guess Lilybell's alright. Then we have virtually all of the Link monsters. We're missing Holly Angel. She's one of the first ones. She's not that great. We literally have the entire Trickstar extra deck, which is insane. Obviously, like, these I'm not counting, but like we have everything else. Is this one a good one? No, but like we have the good ones though. We have some of the good ones. We have the Link ones. It's insane. We actually have the Angel of Blue Tears card. We're missing this, which is very important. But we have Light Stage. We have Live Stage. We're missing Reincarnation. But like, it's actually kind of crazy how much of this archetype we have. And then this would be nice to pull. Aqua Angel, because I can use this in Marincess and in Trickstars. I guess we're missing this from the extra. This is the band drummer is actually pretty good. That we actually are missing. But no, we actually have the majority of this deck. It's just the quantities aren't quite there, but it is an okay deck. It's nothing crazy, but it's an okay deck. Okay, we just won the coin flip. The hand's looking pretty good, honestly. This hand is pretty decent. This deck definitely can be rearranged, and some things could definitely be changed about this deck, but this hand actually isn't bad. I'm going to activate the Spell Power Mastery. Yeah, we'll activate the Spell Power Mastery. Hopefully it gets something, or Endymion out. Summon him out for free. This hand's really not bad, actually. Well, normal summon out Endymion. Activate his effects. Yep, himself. Will attach the Artemis. Activate Artemis. To search. He's going to Ash. That's fine. We needed to bait something. I just realized we had a double rank 4 situation happening here again, which is nice. Had that resolved, but it didn't, and that's fine. Activate the Magistus to pop and draw Forbidden Droplets. I think out of this hand, he's actually the least useful. I'll take all 3 of these. They are much more useful for our purposes. We'll special summon out Ron Ryu, and now we just go Galaxy Photon. Yeah, we definitely go Galaxy Photon here. Activate that effect. We have Mad Monster negates right now. Detach. Endymion. Not that anyone's coming back anyway because we have Necro Valley. Put chaining on, and now we just set everything and pass. Here we just set. Yeah, set. Put chaining on and pass, and that's pretty decent. That is pretty damn decent. No, this is a really good hand actually. I don't know what he's playing. If it's Orcust, it's bad for him. This is a really good hand against Orcust. Yeah, again, our ratios in this deck aren't quite there. I definitely have to change them, but like already it's not that bad. There's definitely some cards I can cut like Roachka and stuff like that, but already this is not too bad. And this is how we originally got to Diamond 1 in the first place, is by using these like these monsters that special summon themselves when you have a warrior, a spellcaster on field. This is how we got where we got in the first place, which is really impressive. Alright, he's going to activate this, the Monarch's Revolt. That kind of sucks. Yeah, it kind of sucks because Monarchs, fortunately, can just storm forth and tribute my monster, which is bad for me. Oof, that sucks. That sucks. What can you do, though? It is what it is. It's one of those situations where they just are playing the deck that happens to out what we're trying to do. I'm going to give him one of the low ones, I think. Yeah, I'm going to give him one of the low ones because I could just negate and destroy the low ones. Yeah, I'm going to do this because then I could just negate it, and I guess those two get sent to grave for perfect. Then it's very difficult for him to get these back with Necro Valley on field. If he activates that in like hand or something like that, or on field, I can use this, negate, destroy, and then I don't have to deal with them anymore. And this way the bigger monsters go to graveyard, and it's tough under Necro Valley for him to recycle them. I think that is the right decision there. Yeah, I think that's the right decision. Reveal one Monarch spell trap right in your hand, special summon this card. Yep, during your main phase, you can immediately normal. It gives an extra tribute summon if this card's sent to graveyard. Special summon 1. Yeah, okay. And this is the first thing. Reveal one Monarch from your hand. This is cost, so that means it's not a summoning condition. It's an effect to summon, so that means I can activate the effect to negate and destroy, which I will in a moment here. Reveal that. He has... Can I be destroyed by card effects? I'm going to go ahead and activate... This gives him an extra normal summon, so I'm going to activate this to negate and destroy. So I will detach that. I want to negate, destroy it, and then send it to graveyard permanently. Unless he's got something. I don't know what he's got. Yeah. And then whatever else he summons, we Fiendish Chain. We do whatever we need to do. But right now we negate and destroy that. Now we have basically 2 monster effect negates. It's fine. He's going to do this. I thought that was from field. I'm sorry. This card's sent to graveyard from anywhere. My mistake. Yeah, I think we Fiendish Chain this. Yeah, we Fiendish Chain this monster. Heavenly Squire idea. I think he has a Monarch Storm Forth in hand. I think he has it. That's why I keep asking him to chain. But I don't know. Yeah, I have this one. I didn't mean to have it linger on the field. Because actually I should have let him just summon it. Maybe. Yeah, Monarchs is... I'd say it's an okay deck. It's nothing insane, but I'd say it's an okay deck. Battle phase you contribute. Okay, so you can get an extra tribute summon. So he had one in hand anyway. So I guess now he can tribute summon into the giant monster that he needs to. We'll see which one he summons here. Idios. Scores normal summon. You can add 1 Monarch spell trap card. Add this card to your hand or special summon it. This won't resolve, but let me see this effect. This actually will resolve. Add a Monarch spell trap card, or I can't let him get to... This card's dead anyway, so I can't let him get to... Yeah, I'm going to decide here. I can't let him get to Mr. To Stormforth, because Stormforth just beats us, so I can't let him get to that. So I'll Forbidden Droplets on this guy right here. And this one will resolve anyway because of Necro Valley. So I gotta hope that this is the end of the line here and he doesn't have more and more and more stuff to do. I gotta hope that he did. Well, even if he has Monarch Stormforth right now, it doesn't really matter because he doesn't have the monsters in hand. This doesn't matter because this is negated for the rest of the turn. He has no extra deck, so he can't make plays on field. It doesn't really matter. He can make that. He has a Dark Monster and it's negated anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then this just kind of decides what else he can really do here. And we might have a situation here where my opponent's not doing anything. He's just kind of like clicking buttons to stay in the game, hoping that I leave. Which is like kind of embarrassing because he's playing Monarchs. And yes, we have a Floodgate up, but his entire deck is like Floodgates. But I guess he just left. He gave up there. He had opponent surrendered. He maybe just stopped clicking. Just walked away from his computer. Okay, we got some legacy tickets. Cool. Here's what our opponent was playing. They were playing a 60 card Monarch deck. Why 60 cards? I don't know. I don't know why it's 60 cards. Alright, let's open up a nice master pack here. And hopefully it gets another UR. We've been getting URs every time. Just hope, fingers crossed it's ones we can use. Wow. Like, in terms of rarity, this phenomenal pulls today. Lots of high rarity cards. Signet Storm. Worm, whatever. Full Metal Foes Fusion. Regular Metal Foes Fusion is better, unfortunately. Using Monster. Yeah, this is just a regular polymerization. The other one, Sense from deck. Remora is not a terrible card. Cold Enchanter is not terrible. Fingers crossed, it's Royal Tribute. That is amazing. I would say it's amazing in a Gravekeeper deck, but it's only amazing going first in a Gravekeeper deck. Going second, it really doesn't do anything. Now, going first, it is good, and it's why I was on the ban list for a long time. Also, very cool looking card. This lady is getting sacrificed. The Cosmos are behind the Sphinx. Like, there's a lot of this is early Yu-Gi-Oh art that I really like. I miss like the Egyptian theme of Yu-Gi-Oh. It was like the first like 2-3 sets was like there was such a heavy Egyptian theme to it, and then one day they just decided like screw that, and then they never did it again until the Horus cards recently, but for a long time they just kind of like gave up on it. What do we have here? Chalice Slime, we got 2 now. It's not bad for ritual decks. It's not particularly good either. Let's see what this is. We've got Nash Knight, a second copy of Nash Knight. Can't make this shit up. During the main phase, you can detach 2 materials. Can I be destroyed? How do I summon this? That's the question. It's 2 level 5s. I don't have level 5s. How do I summon this? That's the big question. Can I be destroyed by battle? My control has a number of monsters on the field. This is not okay. During the main phase, you can detach 2 materials from this card. Attach 1 number XYZ monster from extra deck to this card. Has between a 101 and a 107. Then you can attach 1 face of monster on the field. So it's not bad. It's not a bad card. It steals an opponent's monster. Can I be destroyed while you have another number? We just don't really play level 5s like that. The level 5s we have aren't worth, like, this card is not worth building a deck around, unfortunately. It is a good card. Like, if I was already playing level 5s, it would be a great one. It's a snatch steal, basically. But, like, unfortunately, I just don't really have a use for it in its current level. Royal Tribute's interesting, too. Okay, let's open up some legacy tickets. These are always great. When you get, I mean, there's a few good cards in these. There's a few good cards. They're not always great. Most of the time these suck, but there are a few good cards in them. Blackwing that nobody uses, and 3 Ojamas holding a stick. I don't know what we're going to do with that. Lamoon. And then we've got Exod, everybody's childhood card. I remember that everybody thought, like, we all thought that was Exodia. That's a good card. Tiger Catapult's not a good card. This is good. We just really got to pull this Ready Fusion. And we're ready. We're ready for a Ready Fusion. La 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 la.